2 cameras.
Yeah. What do we do?
Like, which one do we look at?
Right in the middle.
Yeah, there you go.
That works, yeah.
In their eyes.
Like, where is she looking?
Yeah.
Through them.
Do you guys have class at 1 or anything?
No.
Okay. Somebody looking at a clock.
I'm here for the mirror.
Alright, so I'm ready.
Good.
Okay, so Coach, what do you expect out of this meet this week then?
We've got several meets on the docket for this weekend. We've got 3 down in LA area and then 1 up in Ashland, Oregon. Across the board, always expecting good things. It's kind of the tail end of our season right now. We have several meets this weekend, then we have a weekend off, then we have our conference championship. So this is kind of like our last tune-up week before we get into the conference championship. So we're always hoping for PRs, and we're hoping that our athletes are starting to be at that point in the season where they're starting to feel a little bit more refreshed and really ready to go, so that they can be peaking at the right time, in these next couple weeks.
And what teams will be there at all these meets?
Huge spread. So starting down in LA, Mount Sac Relays, this is a giant meet. There's going to be, they actually combine a high school meet with it, so there'll be high school kids up through, Olympic athletes. Schools from all over the place, all over the country, Division I, Division II, Division III, NAIA, JC, basically anybody and everybody will be there. It's kind of a piggyback weekend with Mount Sac Relays with the Long Beach Invite. It's another just very big meet, very competitive. Again, lots of elite level athletes, some Olympians I'm sure will be there. Again, all different levels, all different divisions of college athletes. And then up in Ashland, Oregon, it's obviously the opposite direction. It's going to be a much smaller meet. Southern Oregon will be there. I'm sure the other regional schools in the area from Southern Oregon and Northern California might be there. I'm expecting a few JCs to probably be there as well. Overall, the level of competition is not going to be as elite up in Oregon, but in the past, our athletes have always competed pretty well there, I think just due to the time in the season. So either way, we're expecting pretty good competition, and we're expecting good things.
Yeah, I had read that on Mount Sacs for this race, it says, "Where the best come to compete." It's a quote, that's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel like you're bringing your team to compete at Mount Sac with that kind of title? So how do you feel about that, or what is it?
Yeah, so Mount Sac, it has a lot of history. Their motto is where the world's best athletes come to compete. In their stadium, they actually have an Olympic torch. They have a very amazing facility, and like I said, a lot of history there. Their track has been undergoing renovations for the last few years, so the Mount Sac Relays is actually at El Camino Junior College this year. So the athletes won't be able to experience that, the memorabilia, of being in the stadium there, but it still has the same atmosphere in terms of being a very competitive meet. Being a meet where, if you get into the meet, that's saying a lot. It's very competitive, it's very tough to get into that meet. A lot of years we take athletes down to this LA weekend, we have a few different meets to go to, but we may only get 1 or 2 in to Mount Sac. This year we're taking 12 athletes, and we have, I believe, all but 1 competing at Mount Sac. So that just goes to show that our team is doing very well. We have, again, the depth in our event groups is getting stronger. We have distance runners, mid-distance runners. We have throwers, hammer throwers, shot, disc, jumpers. We've got people from across the board that all got in this year. So we're just really excited about that. It means a lot, and I think the athletes are really looking forward to it.
That's great. I'm good on me. You're good?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
All right, thank you so much.